A new store right here in Claremont on Pleasant Street recently opened its doors to the public, offering fresh local produce from different states within a 100-mile radius. Aptly named the 100-mile market, which is family-owned and operated, gives shoppers a new option while also supporting local farmers and fishermen.
It's 100 Mile Market, and we're going to be open 6 days a week to start. My goal was that there seemed to be a need for this kind of thing. It was a repetitive sort of thing. You have to drive out of town to get your vegetables. You have to drive out of town to get your meat or your dairy. And everybody's busy these days, so it's really hard to drive in all those different locations to get the good bounty that we have in our region, in our area. So 100 Mile Market came about, 100-mile radius within where you live is kind of a locavore idea. And so our food chain, our food supply being localer, the food is more healthy, it travels less time, it's more fresh when you get it. And it's just the opportunity to support your local producers, your local farms, and as opposed to buying something off a box store shelf where it's traveled 1,000 miles to get to you and you're not really sure how old it is. We're hoping to be full service grocery. We're going to continue to build as the seasons change. We're going to have seasonal produce, and we have all different types of meat coming in. So anything from chicken and bison and beef and pork, and we're looking for rabbit farmers, and we're going to do seafood a couple times a month as it's available. We have packaged food. There's an awful lot of products made in New Hampshire and Vermont, and our 100-mile radius goes all the way out to the coast, part of the coast of Maine. It goes down through most of the state of Massachusetts. It's almost all of New Hampshire. It's over into New York State. So 100-mile radius is pretty large. It encompasses a lot of really great things that are produced locally. It's personal. There's customer service here. This is family run. We haven't hired any employees yet. It's not a box store. It's local. Your money stays local. Your knowledge comes locally. You know your people, you know where your food's coming from. I think that's really important. And so we've brought all of the farms in the region that we've worked with so far, and our list of farms and producers continues to grow every day. But the goal is for it to conveniently be located in one space. And so if you can come to one store and get things that you may have gotten, a half an hour in 4 different directions, it's convenience as well as the knowledge that your food is healthy and what's in it and how is it treated and all of that kind of thing. We're going to build into some in-house baking. We have a commercial kitchen, so we're going to be doing canning and preserving, and we're going to be repurposing the food to try to prolong the harvest. So we'll be freezing some things, that kind of thing. As a whole, we've lost the art of cooking and what to do with whole ingredients. And so we have ideas and we can point them in the right direction and all kinds of great stuff. It's going to grow based on what people will support and what people want. We're getting to know the farmers and that kind of thing and know what their practices are, know what's in their food, hormone-free, chemical-free, as much as possible. With the assurances from the farmers, and we're building those relationships.
The 100-mile market sure looks like a great place to purchase some quality meat, dairy, or other delicious local products. Now, eventually down the road, the store is planning to hold a variety of classes centered around fresh whole food cooking and possibly canning to learn how to preserve your own food after a harvest, so be on the lookout for that.